Okay, good. We got one person. Let's wait for a few more. What I'm doing here is going to be, I already cut the box open for the new rigid max output 4 amp EXP battery with 21 700 cells and tablets. I'm going to be unboxing a bunch of tools and watching this battery charge up. It's brand new. And I'm going to charge it against the original 4 amp max output that's down to one cell, because this is down to one cell, brand new. This is supposed to charge almost twice as fast as this one. Okay? This little, let's just open it up now. Okay, here we go. This is the new rigid max output EXP battery in tablet cells. And look how small it is. You can compare the size to it. It is not much bigger than this 2 amp. Not much bigger. In fact, I'd say it's probably closer than the 3 amp octane that they stopped making about 4 years ago. Okay? Yeah. It actually looks like about the same size. Yeah, look at it. Anything? No. I think it's a little bit smaller. Not much. Okay? So this is their latest battery from Rigid. It's taking the same technology, TTI. Oh yeah, they ought to be good. Tinker with Tools. If you want to learn anything more about these batteries, watch his videos on YouTube. Tinker with Tools. He just came out with a video today, and he describes how these batteries work and their cells and how much power they can put out. This is supposed to put out as much power as this 8 amp 21 700 cell puts out. But the size difference. Look at the size difference. Like I say, this is closer to the 3 amp octane that they stopped making. They stopped making this 3 amp octane, I think, about 4 years ago, 3 years ago. And they actually look really close in size. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them on the charger. This one's down to one cell too. And so as this one gets shipped down to one cell. Okay, I'm going to throw them on the charger. I'm going to start the timer. And here's the charger. It's going. And we're going to time it out. Okay? We're going to time it out. We're going to time it out. Okay? We're going to see which battery charges faster. I'm willing to bet the brand new 21 700 cell tablets will charge quicker, because it's supposed to take current quicker and discharge it faster. In the meantime, we won't be doing any testing until tomorrow night. I got a lot more tests planned than Tinker with Tools does. I mean, I'll show you what I have. First of all, we're going to be testing 5 batteries. The little 2 amp max output, the 3 amp octane that he doesn't have, and he has the 8 amp EXP, but he doesn't have the octane. They used to make a 9 amp octane. I can't get my hands on that. It's probably pretty hard to come by. So I'm going to keep paying attention here when the batteries are done charging. But the tools I'm going to have here, when I do all this testing, I'm going to be testing. This is your typical ratchet. I hate when they put these down here. This is the R8660113 ratchet. I think it puts out oh yeah, I saw it. I got to finish watching most of it. Yeah, like I say, maybe I finished it. I can't remember, but I got to go through a lot of videos. But I was I don't know. I was doing testing. Oh yeah, no, I was showing off. I was showing off all my flex tools that I have, and I'd say the turbo hammer drill is probably the strongest non-SDS hammer drill in the world. I mean, it's fast. I mean, it's really fast. Even the 1007 can't keep up with it. I think it has 41,000 beats and 1007 only has 38 in the Milwaukee. Milwaukee's going to upgrade that, Brett. I'm sure of that. But here's the rigid. This is your rigid. This is on the side. R8721. This is the 1/2-inch right angle impact wrench. Milwaukee or DeWalt. I don't know. It all depends what you like. I probably have the most tools I probably have are probably Milwaukee. I only got like 9 or 10 flex tools. I only got 7 rigid tools. You know, I haven't bought any rigid tools in the year. I haven't bought any Ryobi tools in the year. Not really too much out there I really want. But we're going to use right angle impact wrench and 3/8 ratchet. So we're going to do that. And this is your R872081. This is their subcompact impact wrench. This puts out 250 foot-pounds of torque. Nah, I don't want to get it right now. I don't want to spend the money. When I open up all these tools here, this is $1,500 worth of tools I'm going to be opening up. Yeah, I don't have the money right now. That's going to have to wait. Anyhow, I want Torque Test Channel to test it, and I'll wait till it's on sale. You know, I got my 961 for, what did I get it for? By the time I got the deal on it through Acme last winter. By the time I got the money off, I got the batteries, I sold the batteries. I only paid $200 for it. So this came out a little more than a year ago. It's nice. Okay. Then, of course, yeah, I got an impressive amount right. I'm going broke doing it too. I got to quit it like that other guy on YouTube that had too many tools. I forgot his name, but he only goes to Home Depot and Lowe's now. So this is your rigid. Let's see, R86011 VIN. This is the octane mid torque they stopped making 3 or 4 years ago. This is nice. I like the looks of it. I bought this at Home Depot 2 years ago. Got it on a bargain. And of course, this is their high torque. You know, their latest one, not the 3/4 inch, just the 1/2 inch. This is the R86212. So we're going to be testing this over the next week too with the new battery. So, yeah, I can wait on the 964. That's more money than I care to spend right now. It's another $400. I'll wait till it's discounted down to $300. I'm sure the way this economy is going, tools are going to be going down in price. Okay. And of course, the 1250 inch-pound high torque rigid hammer drill. This is what Rigid has got, and this is their best drill they've ever made. Ryobi, as long as they got this new battery out now, why don't they? Yeah, Milwaukee Rigid and Ryobi. Hell yeah. Well, of course they are. But what they need to do is they need to take their Ryobi hammer drill that's weak, you know, it's only, what, 750 inch-pounds? Why don't they put the guts in it from the 3rd gen Milwaukee M18 fuel? So it puts out 1200 inch-pounds, so it maybe tries to compete with the Rigid. The Rigid is the middle brother. The Ryobi hammer drill, it has a lot of impacts or beats per minute for concrete work, but it's not that fast in drilling, which is kind of depressing. Okay. Then, of course, we have the 4 mode. I'll be there in a minute. I'm about to drop my case, but these cases weigh quite a bit. Yep. Okay. But the 4 mode impact driver, you know. This is their R862312. This is 2400 inch-pounds. I think they need to upgrade this too. This is what, 2 years old now? Or at least, you know, why don't they go with some halo lights? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I'm waiting for these batteries to charge. I'll open up some new tools, talk about whatever. But like I say, this is the latest battery. Home Depot doesn't even stock this right now. You have to order it online. I got lucky and got it, and I kept posting it. I kept posting, that I was going to get it delivered and pick it up. And Tinker with Tools, of course, got it before me, but I don't mind him. He you know what he does. He takes the tools and he describes everything and all that, and he does all the time testing. That's what he does. And I talked to him Latin. He's okay, and I'm okay. I don't really care. We're all great in the tool community. But like I say, if you want to know the information really about this battery, go watch his video. It just came out today. I'm surprised I didn't get that many views. I'm kind of shocked. Nobody's really doing anything about this new battery. Okay, let's open up this box. I just got this from today from Acme. So, the tool's been a little long in the tooth for me getting it. Okay, normal packaging. Yep. Normal flyer from Acme. I don't really care if Flex leaves Lowe's. Lowe's don't treat them right. Okay, here's what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for the Metabo charger. This is the cordless Alliance system charger. These things are hard to come by. This took over a month to come in. Over a month to get this. I've had the battery here for a whole month. This is when I opened up, well, this is an empty case, but you had to buy a bare tool and then you got all this free stuff because Metabo's not selling so much. Yeah, as soon as I get it, I don't have it yet. In fact, what happened was with the new stubby, I got aggravated. All of a sudden, I went to Ohio Power Tools website and they're selling the kit. They're selling the 3/8 with the 5 amp, high performance battery with a charger for $279. I got mad and I clicked it and bought it. Hopefully, it gets here before the 1/2-inch pin detent because that guy said that won't get here till after the 15th because it's not in stock. But they said these kits are available to purchase right now because, more money. $279 versus $200 for a bare tool. You know how that goes, don't you? So I might just let them still send me the pin detent one, but I'm kind of aggravated that I've been waiting since the end of June to get it. Too many influencers got their tools online for nothing. Now let me open this up. This is the charger. I hate these boxes. Not as much as I hate the other boxes, but like the battery box, I had to cut it open. I don't want to deal with it. Batteries are still charging. I expect that new one to charge the fastest. Okay. But all this Metabo from Germany is hard to come by. Here's their latest charger. But they have a new one coming out that's going to be super fast. The kit is 500, huh? Yeah, well, thanks. But like I say, this is their multi-purpose charge, a 12 volt to 36 volts. This is from, for these batteries. I haven't even opened this battery up yet. Okay. Here's their battery. Down to one cell, of course. It's been sitting in my garage for a month, but I was waiting for the charger to come in. So this is 5.5 amp hours, and it's 21/700 cells. And they're supposedly going to be coming out with tabless cells too, Metabo, Germany first. It's not going to be Metabo HPT. It's going to be the German one first. And a super fast charger. I don't know. Favorite brand right now? I don't know. Right now it's Metabo, but I don't know. Probably my favorite brand is probably going to be Milwaukee right now. I think I have the most. One day I'll have to show all my Milwaukee tools. I think I got the most out of all of them. But like I say, this is the latest battery, and now they'll have the new 4 amp hour coming out and a new 8 and a super fast charger, and it'll be tablets. Everybody's going tablets. Let me throw this on the charger. So this ought to be interesting. Got a long enough cord. I should say it's long enough. What is this cord? 5-6 feet long? I guess the Germans like long cords. Okay, let me charge this battery up. I gotta take this end piece off. Okay. Let me throw this battery on the charger. Oh yeah, Milwaukee, DeWalt. Now you got to figure TTI owns, Milwaukee, Ryobi, Rigid. They're going to introduce a lot more tablet cells over the next year, probably more than what we think. Okay, let me throw this on the charger. Oh, it hums away too. It's got a fan built into it. That's nice. Specs on WIT unit on the battery. Well, let me pull the battery off. Let me see. These batteries release different. How do they release? They're not like their normal batteries. You got to... Hey. How do they release? Oh, they just pull out. But yeah, this battery, I gotta get a light here. Let me turn my light on. This battery alone, I think, is $200. You know, it's Metabo German. I still gotta get another light. I'm gonna have to use my one battery. Find out where my little light is. Well, here it is. Let me just put a battery on it. I'll put the little 2 amp on it. Okay, this battery. Metabo, 18 volt, lithium ion, 5.5. It's, where's this battery made? Well, it's like I say, it's the CAS Metabo charger. I looked at a bunch of tools. They're all German you can get to run these batteries on. Doesn't say too much on this battery. Oh, here it is. Assembled in Hungary. 1 of 24. What do you know? So it's made this year. Cool. Doesn't say too much on it. But I know it's 21/7 cells. And it needs to be charged. So that's cool. Put it on the air-cooled charger. Okay. There it goes. It's charging. Okay. We got that. Let's put this. As usual, when you buy through Acme, they give you a wine voucher. I don't drink wine, so I don't care. Now, here's what I've been waiting for, too. A case, a carrying case. Not bad, for free. You buy one power tool. This was way back in the beginning of August. You buy one power tool, you get all kinds of free stuff. The only reason why I even bought that Metabo German batteries and chargers and all that is because of this. This is a Metabo German impact wrench. Their Metabo HPT batteries will not fit this. This is the SSW 18LT 300BL. So, oh yeah, well yeah, 21/7 cells. Now tablets is even better. But like I said, it's the only reason why I bought, because I've had this sitting around since November, no way to run it. Not, they don't even make adapters for this. You can run any other battery. I went all over online. No adapters. They don't make adapters to run Metabo German with any batteries on it. Nothing. So that's the only reason why I got it. So now I have that. I have the case that it came in way back when I got it. Way back in November. So now I can put, I can figure out where I put everything. Now I can put this into a kit. So now nice little carrying case. Okay. Now, let me take this down. Let me try to figure out what's next here. Okay. Now here's some Acme. Another one from Acme. This is the tool I bought. In order to get the battery in the charger, I had to buy a tool, and well, I bought a tool that I don't have. Well, actually, I only got, technically I got two of them I opened up, but I got a third one already too. But this. Another book from Acme, not like I don't have enough. Gosh, they can save themselves some money. But this is an angle grinder, made in Germany too. Made in Germany. Thanks. And like I say, I had to buy all this just to use the batteries, because the batteries won't work Metabo HPT. So, but they have, like I say, they have that cordless alliance stuff, but I can't tell who carries what. Be interesting to be able to know. It's too bad we can't do that here in America. That way we can have at least several manufacturers get together and let us not have to buy 1,000 batteries for all these tools. There we go. A handle. What is this? Metabo. Oh! This must be your strap. That way you don't lose your tool when you're working. One big shield, because this is a Metabo WPB 18LTX BL 15-150 Quick DS 4.5 to 6 inch angle grinder. Here's your full shield, which is actually very nice to have a full shield. I don't have any angle grinders with this big of a shield. That is impressive. And here's your regular one. And I imagine this is probably vacuum capable. And actually, you can you can cut with it. That's interesting. Here's your normal book. Yep. They got all the companies here too. It shows right on the back all the companies. Interesting. Okay. And here it is. It's not that big of an angle grinder, but which is nice. brushless, 4.5 to 6 inch. And let's see here. It looks like, yeah, you press the button here to turn the battery. That way, you get it out of your way. That's really interesting. I've never seen an angle grinder do that. Look at that now. Interesting. Now you turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. And turn it. Interesting. So I had to buy this. Not bad. And I got all the other stuff for free. I really needed that battery. Oh, this has a different kind of way of doing this. Interesting. A quick, an M quick. You turn it one way. Okay. This must be loosened. Yeah, this is nice. This looks like it's about the same size as my Flex. Okay. Now let's turn it back. There we go. What do you know? This is interesting. Yeah. I got all that for less than 250 bucks for everything. The battery alone is $200. Thanks. Yeah, like I say, it's almost like a slim profile too. We'll demo this another day with the new Milwaukee I got too, but yeah, that's nice. I can put all the shields on it. This looks like, for like I say, you flip it, you can cut. Yeah, probably maybe attach a vac to it. Nice. And there's your little bungee cord so you don't lose it when you're up high, which I don't do that. So nice. Let's see how these batteries are doing. Still charging, 24 minutes. Yeah, that was a new kit. Okay, now let me see here. Need more books. Okay. Yep. Now I got a lot of Metabo tools. Not really a lot. What? 2 of them? No, actually, with the HPT, a lot more. Okay. Now this came from the Home Depot today. Well, I'm not going to be getting that 964 anytime soon. It'll go on sale, I'm sure of that. If anything, they'll probably be selling the old 961s at a discount. Okay. Got an angle grinder here. This is the one that they had going at the Home Depot lately. You get the angle grinder. Yeah, that might have been. Well, yeah, on the spindle lockout. Forgot where I got it. It's over here. Guess you really got to press it hard, but yeah. Yeah. But I got the new Milwaukee, well, not new. This has been around probably a year. Probably a good year, I'm thinking it's been around. This is the 2880. If you got this lately with Home Depot, I think it was a special sale. You get a free 5 amp, extended performance, battery. Which I'm probably going to return to Home Depot unless I decide to keep it. Haven't made my mind up yet. I've been returning all the batteries that I don't really want. I really want to get that new 8 amp hour forge. Let me see here. forgot where everything went. Right here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a bargain at Harbor Freight. They're having a big sale this weekend. You spend 25 bucks and you get something free. I already spent 25 bucks, so I'm kind of short unless I decide I need something else over there. So now I'm going angle grinder crazy. Okay. It's a 2880-20. 11 amp corded power. Rapid stop, 135 per charge, 135 grinds per charge, cuts, whatever you call it. Yeah. You buy it, you get the free battery. Normal stuff. Normal handle. Oh yeah, they got a nice shield on it too. Boy, why can't Flex give you a nice shield like that? Hey, they give you a nice wrench. I think Flex is probably going to make a new angle grinder. They need one with a little more surface, like maybe a 6-inch. Yeah. Now I guess we could compare angle grinders. Let me go get the Metabo. As we're killing time, we're waiting for these batteries to charge. Here we go. I don't know. I don't know. Well, the Milwaukee can't swivel the battery. I'm sure they're going to work on that sooner or later. Metabo, you can swivel the battery out of your way. That's nice. I wonder who's thinner. Hey, it almost looks like the Metabo is a little bit smaller on the head. Of course, you can get the Milwaukee. What is that? The flat one. So it's even smaller yet. I don't know. This has got a nice paddle switch. The Metabo. A little bit different. Yeah, I know. They're both nice. One made in Germany and one made in China. I don't know. Which one do you want? I mean, with this one, at least with the batteries now, if I can get some other tools like they show on that list, I can run the batteries on multiple tool brands. They're both nice. But the Metabo is smaller, but not by much. But at least you can switch the battery around. You can't do that on the Milwaukee. And this has already been replaced now, you know. I do have the newer one on order. It's coming in November. It's the $300 one with the 1 key, 4.5 to 6 inch like the Metabo. And it'll have a, you know, buttons you press. So, but this is nice. And you can't beat the price. I returned that battery. I'm only paying like 120 bucks for this. Can't argue about, I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's a nice unit too, I'd say. I say both of them are nice. But I swear, it almost looks like the Metabo is a little bit smaller for getting in tighter areas without being a flat. And look at the size difference. Yep, the size difference. This is German engineering, that's why. I mean, I think what, Metabo HPT is what, Japan? And of course the beast of what, Hikoki and what was it before that? I forgot the name of the tool brand, Hitachi, until it got sold out. They're both nice tools. I'll be doing some demoing in the future on these grinders. I got the DeWalt DCG 418, and I also have the Flex paddle grinder. So altogether, I'm going to have 5 grinders when the other one comes in. Yeah, that's right, Hitachi. Like I say, these are both nice. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking the Metabo is a little better of a unit because you cannot move the battery around on here. You can't. You can run a pretty big honking battery on this and turn it around, you know. If I can get it to turn, but you can get it to turn around so you can get into positions with it. You can't do that with the Milwaukee. Maybe they have a patent on this. That's why. These companies. Oh, I'm sure it will hold up a lot longer. I'm positive it will. I'm positive this will hold up probably years longer than this. Milwaukee, you know, that's why they're always updating their tools. I think this has been around a couple of years. You know, the Germans, they make really good guns too, you know. Let's not talk about guns right now. I don't want YouTube complaining, but they make really good guns. I know I've owned a few of them. But like I say, you can definitely turn the battery on this to get into a tight spot. And that is nice. When you got it into a tight spot. And with this head design, I swear it is smaller. It looks thinner. It's not as long. Oh yeah, Flex keeps going. Like I say, I think I got 10 Flex tools. If somebody would have saw my live that night, I used them all but the multi-tool. I have to get some blades for it, you know. Yeah, but the Metabo's definitely a little bit shorter. And to be honest with you, I can't tell the weight difference. They're about the same. But I'm sure this will last longer. I'm sure that this Milwaukee, probably if you used it hard, probably wouldn't last more than a year or two. This is German engineering. Like I say, what caught my eye was to be able to turn this battery around. Caught my eye. That definitely caught my eye. Because now, you see the angle difference. The Milwaukee has got to go on a steeper angle in order to be able to do this. They have to go on a steeper angle. The Metabo's more that way. And to be honest with you, they almost look, the Milwaukee is a little bit, well, maybe it ain't a little bit longer. To make a good hammer, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it would. Yeah. Like I say, they got this figured out. They definitely got this figured out. We'll be able to move that battery around. They probably have a patent on this, so Milwaukee can't do that. A lot of companies are smart to get patents on, and Milwaukee got patents on stuff too. Everybody does. But I never seen an angle grinder where you can spin the battery around. I know a couple DeWalts you can take and loosen it and spin the head around. I don't have one. Well, maybe I could do my 418. But yeah, these are nice. Okay, what's left? Let's see here. Now this was a deal of a lifetime. Their batteries are still charged. I don't think they even got this deal going anymore. This was like a 24-hour thing. You get the brand new 5 and a whatever is this? 5 and a half? 5 and 3/4. No, maybe it's okay. No, 5 3/8. M12 fuel, the latest circ saw. This is the newest one, the absolute newest one. This is the 2521-20. Hey, hey from Russia. But yeah, like I say, this is the latest one, and they'll throw in the 5 amp hour battery pack, which is the high performance batteries and that charger. I got this shipped to the store for 197 bucks. This alone is 160. That's a heck of a deal. I tell you, this economy's bad. All these tools are getting cheaper and cheaper. Problem is, I'm spending more and more money too. That's the problem. But yeah, I really wanted the batteries for my new stubby, you know, the new second gen. So now I got 2 more batteries to add to it. But yeah, this is a heck of a bargain. A lot of guys love this. This is just, you know, for ripping, you know. I order McDonald's. Yeah, I try not to go to McDonald's too much. You know, McDonald's. You go to McDonald's now, it's like going out to eat in a fancy restaurant. Even with, you know, I got 2 smartphones. My wife's got a smartphone, my daughter, my son. By the time we get done with ordering on each of our apps, you're still spending 30 bucks. 25 bucks for sure. But yeah, this was a heck of a deal. That's why they say this is valued at $293. It's hard to believe. 2 batteries, M12s, and the chargers, but you could probably get this for maybe 175. But this whole kit was 197 delivered to the store. So I'm not arguing about that. Not arguing at all. So, yep. Home Depot's got some good deals going. I imagine near Christmas they're going to have some really good deals going. Like I say, that new 964 DeWalt, it'll probably drop down to, they'll probably throw, well, you know, I think it does come in the kit. Oh, this tool. Ah, yeah, this is the M12 Fuel. The 2521. This is their circ saw. This is lightweight. It's really only made to cut, you know, this only has, what, 3,800? Let me read the stats on this. Stats are somewhere on this cockamamie box. 5 3/8 blade size. It's actually a 5-inch saw. Arbor size 10 millimeter. RPM is only 3850. I got that new M18 circ saw. That's 6,000. This thing is only made to cut easy stuff. You're not going to try to build a house with this. There's no way you want to build a house with this. Oh yeah. Well, this will be my second one. I got the latest M18 Fuel, the latest one. I got that discounted too. Now I got this. What I'm going to really wait for is the new 7 1/4 rear handle. I heard that's coming out. Yeah, it's 12 volt. Let's open it up. Let's open it up. Like I say, this is mainly a talk night. I'm waiting for these batteries to charge, and by then I'll probably be tired. Maybe I'll do something with another tool. It all depends how fast the Metabo battery charges too. That'll be interesting to see on that. Yeah. Be interesting they send a bag in this. Well, of course not. You don't get a bag with it when you pay that kind of money. Yep. They don't give you a bag for that kind of money. Look at that. That's an awful small blade. Man, that's tiny. 5 3/8 blade. That's tiny. That's why you're not gonna cut much with this thing. You gotta go real slow too. Normal paperwork. Make sure there's nothing else in there. But yeah, this is tiny. Here's your dust extractor. You want to put a vac on it. But this is nice and small. You can't argue about the size of this. One-handed too. Look at this. Yeah. This is it. This is the latest little lightweight saw. Well, you know, plastic. They're trying to save weight. The other one's metal. Some of the guys are taking the older model and putting the shield on it because it's metal. But this is nice and small. This is, you know, one-handed cutting. Let's say you're on a roof. Oh, yeah. You're on the roof. You want to be, you don't want to be trying on top of a roof in an awkward position, even though I'm not going to be up there anyhow, trying to bring a big 7 1/4, 10-pound saw up there. This is what you want. You want something tiny. I mean, you're not going to spend all, I mean, most of the guys say this is for cutting 2x4s. Let's say you got to cut a bunch of 2x, this little blade, and it's only not even 3,900 RPMs. Yeah. Yeah, I should say most of the time, unless you're building a house and you're cutting, let's say something like this, well, maybe even this thick, maybe you can cut. I don't know, that's kind of pushing it, but let's say 3/4 of an inch, this will do. You can't go fast with it. You're gonna bog it. All the guys that demo, you'll bog it down, but I mainly got it because I wanted the batteries. Now I got the little saw for, you know. Yeah. I love to get that flex volt saw, you know, their Circ saw. I heard that still can almost keep up with the new Milwaukee 7 1/4 they came out with. Almost keeps up with it. And that saw's been around for probably 10 years. But yeah, this is nice. Nice and light. You got a little bit of cutting to do, and you want to drag that big old saw out. Yep. Like I say, this is nice and small. Definitely made for, you know, not spending all day cutting big sheets of wood, a couple of 2x, whatever you need to do. That's, you know, carry this on the roof, carry it on the ladder. You know, the guys that are in construction probably use these. This would be a lot better to use than try to use a reciprocating saw up on a roof. But yeah, like I say, I don't know if they got this deal going again, but man, I couldn't pass up on it. Like I say, the batteries alone, to me, are worth over $100. These batteries, I think, normally go for $100 a piece. It says $293 with a charger, too. That's what I mainly wanted, was the batteries. Now I got a saw to boot, too. Oh, yeah. Like I say, nice and small. Still charging. We've been on charging for 44 minutes. Nice and small. But yeah, between that, so like I say, this really interests me, this grinder, to be able to turn that battery out of your way. That's what's got me going. I mainly wanted just the batteries. Now I got a saw too. Yep. So that's about it. I'm still waiting for my oh yeah. And like I say, I'm looking for my stubbies to come in. Now stubbies. Not just 1, 2. I'm kind of hoping the kit comes first. That's the 3/8. But like I say, this battery, be able to turn this battery is interesting to me. Even though I don't do that much grinding, what grinding I'd like to be able to do in case you actually got to work on something like, you know, maybe underneath a car, you know, stuff. Yeah, I know, waiting and waiting. And that's a rigid fast charger too. I got that that rigid fast charger a year ago in a kit with some batteries for real cheap. You know, that rigid fast charger is only $100. The Milwaukee one, I know it's faster than that, but it's more than twice that. Milwaukee, you know what you're paying for. You're paying for the name. Now I heard they got a new one coming out now that they're going to be guys can put into their trailers or in the back of their trucks that can mount. But yeah. Let me see here if anything's charged. But like I say, Milwaukee's nice too. Just can't do anything with the bottom, but it's angled different. But I got the latest one coming out, the 1 key. That'll be in November. And I'm kind of done with buying grinders for a long time. And like I said, to be able to turn this battery around, and I swear it's smaller. It's a shorter unit too. I don't know how much. Might be the same. It's a little bit shorter than the Milwaukee. Yeah, charges for the standards. Yeah. Like I say, let me at least fire up the Milwaukee. Too bad it ain't got a speed control on it. The 6-amp forge. I say that's rapid stop. Yeah, it stops pretty fast. Let's pull the charge. Let me pull the battery up to charge and see what this Metabo will do. Okay, these go on a little bit different. You have to release it from the tool. No rapid stop, but that's no big deal. See what the battery's at anyhow. Only at 2 bars. That's pretty quick charging. But like I said, in order to release the battery, you got to push the button here. There's no tabs on the battery. They figured this out differently. Maybe actually it's better that it's on the tool. Maybe it's better that it's on the tool. It stops fast enough. I mean, not as fast as the Milwaukee, but that's quick. That is quick. Okay. Taking the battery off and throwing it back on the charger. That's a pretty loud charger. The rigid charger doesn't even blow air into it. That's probably another reason why it's so cheap compared to the Milwaukee one. But they say that that tablet cell battery should charge 15 to 20 minutes faster. But yeah. Not too bad. Yeah, everybody's arguing about the reason why Milwaukee. I watched, what is that guy? He's in, not Australia, he's in that other country. You know, the other island. He just had a video out yesterday, and I was really, he tested all the forge batteries out, and he's pretty good about what he does with the batteries. New Zealand. Yeah. And everybody says the reason why Milwaukee did not make the 8 and the 12 amp forge batteries, pouch cells like the 6, cost, and if you were to make, let me go get the other battery. If you were to make a 12 amp pouch cell battery like this, the tablets, it'd be more like the size of a 15 amp because they got the way they have to space the lithium in it, the stacked lithium, and it'd be so big. And to be honest with you, if you notice on the 6 amp forge, there's only vents the side, the front, maybe here. They got them all over the 12 and the 8 because this cools faster. Well, power rating too. But they say In order to make the stacked lithium into a 12 amp, it'd be the size of a 15 amp battery. And actually, the pouch cells will be hotter because the way they have to stack them in there. Everybody's talking about this on that guy's channel from New Zealand. He was on yesterday. And you know, if you press a Milwaukee battery, you can tell how much it's been used. You got to go to his channel and the other guy that's a friend of his. But watch. I can figure out how to do this again. There we go. The battery's telling you all the information you'll ever want to know. This guy knows this stuff. This other guy knows this stuff too. But this was 6-8 months ago. I had all my Milwaukee batteries, and I did a video on YouTube, put it on. The guy watched it. He says, you use your forge the most because all these lights flashing, telling you how much you use your battery, how long you've had it, how many charges you've done. So Milwaukee knows how much you've been using your battery. Whereas this battery keeps flashing as I use it a whole bunch. Look at that. Still going. Still going. I've charged it an awful lot. Probably 50 times by now. Still going. Still going. Look at that. Okay. Still going. The guy said, do you love your Fords? I said, yes, I do. Now here's the new one, the 12. Now here it goes. He's got to watch his channel. There's two of them on there. They both know one another, but the one guy studies these batteries. So if somebody goes to sell you a Milwaukee battery that's fairly new, that's not 1,000 years old, you can press the button and see how much has been used if you know the codes. So he can't lie to you. Now, many people know this, but I watched that video about 8 months ago, like, wow, you learn different stuff. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I say, that guy over there, Australia, New Zealand, they know their stuff. They study this. I tried it on DeWalt. I tried it on all the manufacturers. The battery doesn't do a thing. Because Milwaukee has a patent on this. So Milwaukee knows how much you've used your battery. And if you go to buy one off somebody, that certain batteries that are so old won't do it, but the newer ones will. You can literally hold that down, and if you know the codes and go on that channel and write it down or watch it, you'll know how much the battery's been used. It was interesting to see that. I had never heard of that before, but the guy knew I used my Forge the most. So that's another interesting tidbit. There's lots of videos on how to locking the chuck on the drill. You know, you know that one guy that says you turn back a little bit. I don't believe that one, but like I say, with these batteries, but it's interesting to know how much you use your battery and how much you charge it. So when you go to sell your battery, if the guy knows it, he'll try it out. But I never saw that up until I think it was 8 months ago. You're looking for a battery power tool, huh? Battery powered one. I don't know, battery operated tools. You know, I don't know too much about corded tools anymore. I don't use them anymore, but you know, you check out the normal stuff, I guess, on corded tools. I don't know. I don't know. I imagine I'm going to go find my dad's old circ saw. This thing has to go back, I'd say, probably 40 years. Let me see if I can get it. This thing weighs about 20 tons. These old circular saws, you know, that came in plastic cases. You know, I'm 58 years old, you know, these cases, they won't even close. I'm not going to sell this saw. You know what this is? An original Craftsman. No way I'm going to get rid of this. They don't make them like this anymore. Yeah, I know you want to go away from the outlet. Like I say, they don't make these anymore. This is an original Craftsman for probably, I'm guessing, probably the 1970s. 13 amps. Yeah, I know. It's huge. That's why I don't use it. But God, this was made here. This, you know, made here. I'm sure it wasn't made in China. It's a classic. I'm not going to get rid of it either. My dad's old saw. Like that old Ryobi drill that I had that I have on YouTube. Like I say, that's back when Craftsman tools were actually made here. Now you go buy a Craftsman tool, we all know where they're made. We all know Lowe's, as far as I'm concerned, doesn't care about flex. They sell more Craftsman and DeWalt because Black & Decker owns both of them. Like I say, that impresses me. This has the fastest rapid stop in history. But yeah. Outlet. I don't know what doesn't Flex has that new, don't they have that new, yeah, they have that new table saws and they have a plug-in now. Yeah, they have the plug-in. I think, who did a video on that 3 or 4 months ago? He has all, well, what is that channel, that guy on YouTube? VCG Construction. You know, he's got 600,000 subscribers. You know, he's a well-known one. I think he was trying so many tools with the plug-in that Flex sells for their table saw, and I think they also sell it for their miter saw. Yeah, they sell it for their table saw and their miter saw, and he was demoing to what that plug-in, it's like 200 hours, what it'll work on, and only so many tools it worked on because it puts out too much juice. Okay, yeah, but like I said, he was showing what tools it worked on, and surprisingly, I think it worked on 2 or 3 tools, and that's about all it worked on. Wow, we're charged. We are charged. That was quick. That was really quick. Well, now it looks like they're both charged. But that was quick. That was quick. Less than an hour. Less than 1 hour. Not bad. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. I can do a little bit of demoing here. But like I say, that's the cheapest rapid charger I have, and it charges both batteries at the same time. Okay. Now let me see what I want to do first for a test. Well, let me put some of these batteries away that I don't need right now. Okay. Now let's see here. Well, I'm going to run some rigid testing here, and then I'm going to call it a night till tomorrow. But yeah, here's the brand new 4 amp maximum output, 21700 cells. And here's their old 18650 cells, max output 4 amp. And there is a size difference. You can tell a little bit wider for the new battery, a little bit taller for the older one. So let me find a tool here and try to figure out what I want to do. First I want to move some of these boxes and figure out what I'm going to run. I know. We'll run the impact driver. With the old max output. Let me find something. The Metabo German is still charging. And actually, let's put it against, let's forget the max output right now. Let's forget that for now. We'll do a whole bunch of testing tomorrow and not opening up tools, but let me see what I'm going to do here. Oh yeah, DeWalt. Rigid's the middle brother. Rigid has actually been around over 100 years too. Well, let me see here. What are we going to do? I'm going to figure out what I want to run. Okay. Let me see here. I know what I'm going to run. I'm going to run some sizable fasteners here. Something of size. And you know I got all those legs into my tree stumps for testing of everything. Way more than what most people want to try. Okay, let me see what I'm looking for here. Okay, that ain't it. I'm going to have to go for the big stuff. Okay. Okay. We'll do this. Okay, I'm back to 42. Oh yeah, they're getting much better. They have to. They want to stay in business. If they want to stay in business, they got to do something. But they need more tools. Even though, by the way, you know, Rigid in Australia and New Zealand is got another name. I think it's AER or whatever it is. It's got a different name. If anybody's from Australia or anything like that, but they got a different name. AER or ARE or something or another. They got a different name over there instead of Rigid. And they have tools that we do not have. They have a grinder that has 2 batteries on it. So in other words, it's 36 volts. I've seen videos on YouTube. It's 36 volts. 36. They have a lot of tools over there. Apparently, Rigid's popular in Australia and New Zealand. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. I can't remember AER or ARE or you know the name's not on the tip of my mind. I don't know if anybody from Australia is even on here, but we got 73 people on here. But I know they got a different name. They're owned by Rigid. You know, it's the same company. They just have they have to have a different name. Like in Australia and Europe, they don't have the DeWalt FlexVolt 60 volt. It's the DeWalt FlexVolt 54 volt because they actually name it what it really is instead of 60 volts. You know how that is, the legality of the actual output, not the initial startup. Okay. I don't need that. Well, maybe I do need that one. Okay. We're going to try the test that no one else has done yet if I use the old octane. This is the old 3 amp octane has 21 700 cells in it. They made these batteries back in 18, I understand. So, okay. Now, take these glasses off. It's fully charged. The brand, no, actually, no, this is the old max output. Let's get the other one. Let's get the other one. That's the 8. Wonder where I can put it. I move so much stuff around. Oh, here it is. Here it is. We're making sure we got the right battery here. Here it is. Yeah, Arbor Tech in Australia. Yeah. Yeah, I was contacting a guy about them. You know, they got that brand new, it's for masonry workers. It looks like a giant multi-tool. The blade on it is like that big and it goes back and forth. And it's powered by a DeWalt FlexVolt battery. And it makes a multi-tool look like a pipsqueak. I saw the guys using it. I'm going, holy crap. Problem is, it's $1,000 without the battery. Well, that's going to have to wait a while for that. But masonry guys do it for, you know, fixing bricks, and then you can cut in. And it's way better than using a circ saw or a reciprocating saw. And it's $1,000. I get ads on YouTube about it. But it's got 2 giant blades on it that go back and forth. Okay, here we go. The brand new max output EXP battery. Okay. These are 5-inch power legs. Let's put it right here. That's too easy. Let's go for hard. Okay. Let's put it right here. Make sure we're not over the edge. Yeah, we are. Put it back here. How about here? How about here? Now let's take that off. Let's put the octane on. With a fresh, cold lag. Turn that camera just a little. Yeah. And that's the octane battery. Let's take it off. Let's put the new 21 700 cell tablets on, which is actually about the same size. That was too easy. Let's put it right here. Put it right here. Let's try it on the side, even though I hate to do this. Yeah, let's try it on this side. This is going to be really hard to remove too. I know that right now. Yeah, I think it is a little bit quicker. But let's try it here on some solid wood. Okay. Okay, let's take the new battery off and put the old octane on that's 6 years old. It's not 6 years old for me, it's only 2. I bought it on somewhere on the internet. People are still selling these octane batteries. They're like $70 a piece. They're way cheaper than the new batteries. Try another one. That's the old octane. Okay, let's switch out to the new battery. In fact, tomorrow what I might do is start my new rig that I got going. Instead of using that, or I'll flip this thing over, I'll get rid of this old wood. Let me try this. This is the new battery. I think it's got a little more power. Let's see what it reads. Down to 3 cells on the new battery. Okay, let's try the octane again. Try to come up with a leg that's not so hot. That's hot. It's a cold one. Good. It probably won't break. No, it isn't. You know, I mean, the octane, I mean, the design is, you know, the design is 6 years old. The battery is, for me, it's 2 years old. I bought it back in 22. But it still holds up. This is 3 amp, 21,700 cells. You can go on the internet and look for guys that sell these brand new. You get them for like $70 or $80 if you don't want to spend 147 for the latest technology shipped to your house or the store. Okay. Like I say, the old octane ain't a bad battery. I mean, this design might be back in 18. I'm sure they designed it probably back in 16 or 17, but this battery's only 2 years old. It's only $70 or $80. You could probably get a pack for somebody for, I imagine you could probably get a pair of these batteries for probably less than one of these. You know, this battery's the latest technology now, you know, and size-wise, they're both about the same. I mean, the new one is a little bit smaller. You see the size? A little bit smaller, about the same height, a little bit shorter, and it's half the price. But it's also not warranted either. This battery, I got it on, it's brand new, it's not warranted. As soon as I register this battery, it's lifetime. Okay, let's try the new one. 2 more tries and then we'll call it a night, and I'll be back on tomorrow with some major testing. But yeah. Do another on top test. 2 more. Try the octane one more time. I don't want to do these legs too many times. These legs are made for interior work. They snap. I've snapped quite a bit of them. I'd say, to be honest with you, I don't get paid by anybody. I'd like to be able to not get paid by people. I'd like to get some free tools from a manufacturer, but so far no one's contacted me. But I say, to be honest with you, this new battery is nice. But if you can get these on the internet, you might be able to get 2 of these for the price of this one. Just go with the old octane. Even though I think this battery will probably last longer, let's see what it's at. It's down to 3. Don't forget, this is 4 amps, 21700 cells, and tablets. And this is the old 21700 cell octane that's down to 3. This is only 3 amps, and it's not tablets. To be honest with you, if you can get the octane, if you can get 2 of them, probably for less than the price of one of these, go get them. I mean, this is nice, but this is cheaper. And it's, and size-wise, okay, it's a little bit longer. It's not quite as wide as the new battery, because this is the new one. Yeah, this is a 3 amp octane. It's a 6-year-old design. This is 4 amp. This is the latest 21700 cell tablets. This is $147. I think I got this for like $80 or $90 a couple years ago online. To be honest with you, if you want to save money, just get the old octane. I'm sure you can still find these online somewhere. Because somehow somebody bought them all out, or someone knows somebody with a whole bunch of them. And like I say, 3 amp octane. I know they made a 9 amp octane too. Those I could never locate. I kept going online looking for them. I want new. I don't want, I don't want in good shape. I want new. If you're going to buy a battery, and it's a couple models. I mean, the max output, came out, 3-4 years ago? But it's not, the only 21700 cells in the max output that I have the big 8 amp hour. This is the big 8 amp hour. This is $180 at the Home Depot. And look how much bigger it is than the new 4 amp. Way bigger. Let's make one run on it and we'll call it a day. This is $180. This is $147. And let's say this is $90 or $80. It's all up to what you want to spend your money on. I think the 8 amp batteries, the 8 and the 12 amp 21700 cells that Rigid makes, they're great for OEP, OPE, outdoor power equipment. Unless you really want to hang on this thing all day, it kind of weighs a lot. Let me just do 1 or 2 on this and we'll call it a day. You go through the top. But like I say, this is a much bigger battery. Look at it. This is for OPE, or maybe tomorrow and this week when I do the drilling, I'll drill with, mainly I'm going to go with 21/700 cells. You know, I mean, we're going to kick in the little 2 amp, you know, max output and the 4 amp, but mainly I want to stick with the new 4 amp EXP. The 8 amp EXP was 21/700 cells, but it's not tabless. And the old octane, you know, that's mainly what I want to stick with. But like I say, to be honest with you, if you want to save money, just go online, try to get some old octanes. I mean, you're not going to get a warranty with it through Rigid. They'll laugh at you, but hey, might be able to get 2 for the price. I know you can get 2 of these for the price of this tank. This was 180 bucks, and their 12 amp hour, I think, is 240. But yeah, like I say, I like this new battery. It's lightweight. It feels like it has as much power. Tinkerbell Tool did the test until you get the really big stuff. These legs are not that big. They're big, but I'm going to be running my impact wrenches. You know, I have the compact, which has got it's got more power than this impact driver. By the way, this is pretty warm. And I got that octane mid torque, and I got that high torque, and I also have that right angle impact wrench. But to be honest with you, I don't consider this too big for an impact driver. It was putting them in, you know. I mean, of course, you're not going to touch this battery now. This is 8 amps. It's, what, 3 runs on it? Ain't going to do a thing to it. But here's the old octane, down to 3 bars. Did about as much work as the new one. And this is 4 amps. So I think if you want to just save yourself some money, get the old octane. This is nice if you want the latest, greatest, but to be honest with you, $147 shipped, or you could probably go online. Maybe I'm sure you can get one of these for 80 bucks. I think I paid about 80 or 90 for it 2 years ago. But it's nice. It's nice. They're all nice. But I'm going to mainly do testing with these 4, plus I can find the other one now somewhere around here. The Metabo battery is still charging, but well, it's somewhere around here. But I mainly want to do testing with, oh, here it is. This is the original max output 4 amp. This is only 18650 cells. This by now would be wore down because it's only got 18650s, but, and I think you can get these for about, I would imagine now, since this is the latest, greatest battery for $147, I imagine I'll have to drop these back to 100 because nobody's going to want to buy them. But to be honest with you, just get the octane. You can find it online. In fact, heck, I might go look for a couple more, but I never could find any 9 amps. I kept looking and looking and looking. You can't find them. The 9 amp would be just a little bit, it might be, to be honest with you, it's probably shaped something similar to this octane here. A little bit flatter. And there's your 9 amp, there's your 8 amp EXP 21/7. Your 3 amp octane, your 4 amp max output, and the new one, which is much smaller. So just get the octane battery. Unless you really want the latest and greatest battery, which you got to order it now too. So, okay, I'll be online tomorrow night about the same bat time, same bat channel. Okay, guys. See you later.